that's very remarkable what you say, because a lot of OEMs, let's say manufacturers of machines or equipment, their typical service model is that they're trying to actually standardize across the world. And you're saying the essence of what you provide is a set of capabilities, and based on those capabilities and skills of the people also, you localize, you try to adapt to what you find locally. It's a bit
Exactly, because it has to do with the resources that are available and the assets that we are dealing with, either building or servicing. And since this is asset-based and resource-based, an approach which is the same across the region, it would not have been working out well. And I really feel that this would have been also resulting in probably not empowering the local team. I mean, this is a dilemma, no? And there's no perfect answer or the perfect approach. But I've been exposed also to original equipment manufacturer type of question, and my takeaway when it gets to service, I think that what makes the difference is really to be specific and really trying to understand which are the customer need, especially when you move from an OEM-based type of service, spare parts, repairs, and basic field service activities, but where the assets stays with the customer and potentially the consequential damage type of risks are sanitized in the contract, which is typically what an OEM does, versus the risk that an operator like us is exposed when it takes on operation and maintenance contracts of a large network or a significant asset. Because what is the consequential damage of not being able to supply basic water services to a population of 500,000 or 1 million or 10 million people?
Yeah, there's a lot of things at stake, of course. Yeah. So yeah, it's an interesting one, because the common school of thought, indeed, in more the technical services around the technology, is that you can standardize that as much as possible. And here you're really saying, if I understand you well, it's all about how the technology is used, in which application, in which context that you have to adapt to. So it's probably a lot more knowledge driven. And for that you need very capable people, of course.
Absolutely, and that was something that surprised me when I was getting familiar with our portfolio. I'm relatively new at Suez because I joined the group 5 years ago, and there are service contracts, some service contracts, multi-million service contracts, which are based only on providing people managing the team that then would be in charge of the O&M, which stays with the company servicing the city.
Yeah.
And this to me was quite impressive, because based on my O&M experience, I typically the most experienced people were very valuable. So you were keeping inside, because those were the ones that were making the commissioning or solving some tough situation in case of equipment breaking. And in our business, you can share the people competencies to the clients in order to build up their operation and maintenance activities associated with the service, the very basic service that has to be provided, leveraging the assets that they have. And that's where there's a kind of value creation, because doing this, you are able to get to know the assets and really share with the customer a vision on, okay, what you can do in order to get better in providing services to your community. Because what we are trying to do is really to provide a service, basic services to community, environmental service to community, in order to sustain our journey toward a more sustainable type of business and municipal.
Yeah. Okay. Well, great. I mean, it's a fantastic case, I think, very inspirational. So I'd like to thank you for sharing this with us, Damiano. And yeah, towards all the listeners, I can say, if you would like to know more about how to transform your business from the more, let's say, manufacturing or product-focused or project-focused business towards a really service-centric business and eventually very customer-centric business, then you can read more on our website, noventum.eu. Particularly look at what we call the Noventum Insights, and there you would find more podcasts, articles, research, a lot of stuff that may inspire you. Again, Damiano, thank you for your time. And
thanks to you.
Let's look forward to the next time. Thank you.
Look forward. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.